This is not financial advice.
Hello, Uplanders and newcomers alike. Welcome to the Upland experience. First things first, we are going to check out Chatsworth, Robot City, as it's called. So, there's a lot of things being developed here. Pretty vast node, probably one of the bigger ones, actually. I don't know. In comparison to Granada, what is bigger, but it's definitely up there. So lots of room for expansion here. So this person messed up here. This is a new person. Yeah, he doesn't know any better. You, you gotta put it in the corner. Anytime you're building a factory, you're a new player. If you're gonna build a factory, you gotta put it in the corner because you have to make you stretch out a square like a square space where your production we'll call it the production room floor, even though it's like more of like your parking area, I guess, for your stuff would be is is what you do. So you want to put it in the corner, like, so put it up here because there's this little weird lip portion would be the reason why, because you could drop down and bring it all the way over. But considering it only makes map assets, it may not hurt that much because I don't know how much spark you can stake on a small one. I forget. I know it's not a large portion. Excuse me. So I would say it's not super bad, but if I was this person, I would reposition it. I'm not sure that. Yeah, and the price. That's I'm not saying it can't happen in the future. Quite possible. I don't know where the game's going, but as of right now, this is not selling anytime soon. And I don't know what he put in on it. That's something you could look up the address and see. I don't know, maybe you want to make an offer, but it's a well developed node, as you can see. Now that's kind of neat to do a show. This is a showroom. Showrooms, it really doesn't matter. You can put them wherever. Oh, this is Happy. Okay, so Happy's car shop. Wonder what he got in there. Let's take a shop around real quick. Oh, he has the Genesis cart. I think that was, yeah, 2023. Yeah, I told you. Okay. An Upland cart. Oh, that's a Crimson Robot. I have the gray one. I don't know what it's called. Sneaky Doodle. Oh, that's, I think this is another, yeah, that's another Upland. Oh, D-Tech. Yeah. I remember this design for D-Tech's cart. It's not bad carts in there. He has some pretty good carts. He's stashing some other stuff on there. It looks like ornaments. Oh yeah, I know that one. Creep Kid. So so it looks like Happy's in the node. Um I think the main portion in the node is in the top corner area, from what I remember. I was watching the ninjas. The top corner. Maybe I'll run into it. Let's, yeah, that's better right there. You get that front area. Shopping market being built. Here's one of the robot city things, I think, right? I think that might be a robot city ornament. Let me see if I can find out. Check this. That's one of them. It's a robot city. Steelheart. I don't know if that's made by Robot City too. I don't know, but it's neat. It's a pretty cool one. I like that. So check it out. I mean, you could probably find their manufacturing somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it is. I know it's somewhere around here. Let's see what you're building here. What is this? Are they robot heads facing the opposite direction? Okay. Oh, I can't see them because I'm not turned down. Forget how to shift. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're facing the other direction. Yeah, so it must be Robot City. Because it looks just like the robots. It's pretty neat ornaments. I like it. I think that's what I'm gonna actually do with my factory in Granada. I'm gonna I'm gonna submit it probably today or tomorrow. Well, probably tomorrow. Or maybe when I'm off. I'm off Tuesday, so maybe Tuesday. But well developed. You can get in here. It's not as expensive as Sherwood Forest. Wonder what this is. This is a good one if you know 5 million. I was gonna say if it's for a reasonable amount, but I'll show you that real quick what you do. So you click here. Chatsworth. Oh, first things first for new players. So if you were to sell, if you were to get into Pacific and Stockton and sell like 2, you probably can get one in Chatsworth. Be pretty close and still have one in Pacific. So they still have FSAs available and they're pretty reasonable. Like 6,000. It's not super horrible. And honestly, if you wanted to just decide to come straight to Chatsworth and do all your missing, you can get one property. Remember, like I said, it'd be better if you had 3 because you could like more room to sell. So still going. I'm not trying to pick and choose what's best, but still Stockton for me if I was coming in and I wanted to be a free player. I mean, Chatsworth would probably be my second place to go though, because it's pretty reasonable, and the flip's probably still good. It's probably a little bit above whatever. And these FSAs, if these nodes don't know it, like, I mean, obviously I'm in Priest Lake where there is no more FSAs because it was already a collection. But if I like, even though the node's not just me, I'll probably, the Discord, I got it, but I got to work out how to work it. I'll put all that stuff in there, what's going on there. But you want people to buy these FSAs because if you don't want them to have it and they flip them, it's good if they get it off their hands. Like if this is a player that comes in, doesn't like the game, sells his thing, and gets out of the game, that's fine, as long as he puts it on the market and gets it out of the game and makes it available to the players that want to build and be involved. But honestly, a lot of these nodes want people to be involved, so I can kind of understand where they're kind of like in the middle about it because they want more to be built. But you got to remember, everybody starts somewhere, and these new players need these starts. Like, I never want them to get rid of FSA unless we reach a point of such great, like it's at its peak. Like, let's say in like we're saying like 300 million people are playing the game, and maybe have like 1 million consistent players on at all times. No need for FSAs anymore, because then it's reached a peak of popularity that doesn't need to be sustained with FSAs. FSAs right now let people enjoy the game and experience the game without being hurt if they make the wrong choice in the very, very beginning. Now, I know a lot of us are looking back at our times and going, well, I was hurt when I first got in the game because I was just buying. Okay, but everybody doesn't have to experience that, and they shouldn't as a new player. I want them to experience a better experience. So these FSAs as far as if I ever got to vote on this, I would keep them in until there's a point where we're at such a consistent player base that the fact that people would even like, if a million people know about it, word of mouth is going to spread and people are going to get in regardless of the dollar value and join the game. So then I understand getting rid of it. But as far as right now, we are not at that point because the last numbers we had on this game was about 30,000 to 20,000 consistent players per day. That's per day. Now, if it reaches a million, go ahead and do what you want, Upland. But until that point, I am completely against that. So let's get into some other stuff. So if you were to get into Chatsworth and buy FSA, let's see what you would get UPX wise if you sold. 162, about 190. Not super awful. But again, like I said, as far as right now, Pacific is a little higher than this. They're at almost 200. Aside from that one property that was a little under market. But there was a reason behind it because it was a big property. But yeah, this is not that bad though. It's still a flip. So if you're getting in for like, it's almost 200%. So you basically just flip it out. Oh wait, I might be wrong. This is FSA only. Hold on, let me redo that. Might be lower. Okay, yeah. 125. Yeah, it is lower. So 125. There's a flip here. You'll still make something from it, even with what Upland takes. You'll make something, but not a ton. It's more of a hold than it is a flip. So honestly, as a new player, make the move to get the FSA if you want to be parts of Robot City, which Obi-Wan is doing a lot here. I did vote for him, not knowing him yet. I haven't been following Upland that close in the last 2 years. I've been listening in and out to videos, but not following as close as knowing everybody that's in every node. So it's still worth going in because it's a node. That's my true opinion for a new player. It's definitely a move. So what else? If you wanted to get in USD, which would be on air market now, this is if you're actually going to put money in. It looks like you can get $7 for a good sized property, or 26 for super decent sized property. Let's take a look at them. Let's see what's being offered. I'll tell you if it's worth it or not. Even though, I mean, if you're going in for just for the yield, I'm saying building purposes. Now it's a long property. See, for me, even though you can definitely build an apartment and like, honestly, I don't know who this, let's check this player out. Let me see where he's at. 4 million. Honestly, truthfully, if he wants to get this off his hand, I mean, raise the price by 30. Put the pretty much the only thing you can probably put on an apartment building are, truthfully, a showroom, like a micro showroom would be perfect for here because you can put a bunch of assets and then you'll get it off your hands faster. But for a new player, like for it to go to a new player, it would have to be an apartment because they would need somewhere to live. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. All right, and now let's check over here. The $7 property. Oh, just happens to be Nashville Street. And we know where my second home away from home is. Well, my home before I moved to Granada is. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. For 7, you can definitely put an apartment in here. Or even one of these luxury houses. For a second, I thought there was an apartment and a luxury house on one little tile. I was like, how'd they do that? Yeah, but you could put an apartment here, apartment building. I'm not sure how many people can fit in the apartments. We'll check that in a second. But yeah, that's really worth it. And then Priest Lake, still cheap to get in. So $3 to get in for good buy-ins, good sizes. I picked up another property in Priest Lake, and also I right here I am going to place the school, I believe, because I checked it out on the UGC. It fits and it looks good here. So I guess like with the parking lot in the back, and over here is the main street that it's on. And you figure in real life, if like there'd be plenty of pull-ins, like this building's only this big, so there'll probably be a pull into the parking lot there, pull into the parking lot there, or the long way or along this way, and maybe a strip of cars like that, or like something like that, or maybe a fence around a strip of cars like that. So that's where the school's gonna be. What else? Okay, and here we got City. So shout out to City for being an awesome guy. We got the police station being built here, facing the main road. And it's going to be done in like 28 days. So that's already being taken care of in Priest Lake. So I'm getting that taken care of for us. For those that are in Priest Lake. And then I picked up a property. Was it over here? Hold on. It was a fairly big one. I'll check it out real quick on here. You'll get to see who I sneak and look at. I look at all these people. That's my son's thing. I look at LSlack. I looked at a lot of other people, but I cleared it, I guess, before. So you get to see what I look at. Try to see what people are doing moves-wise. It's worth looking at. It's another way of maybe knowing where to go, because not all people are going to tell you where they're making their next node or what they're doing. So this is this. Let's go to UP2. This is it. Rice Road. I picked this up. Like, this might be able to fit the school too. So I don't know. I mean, maybe leave in the comments which one you think I should do. I don't know if this will fit it though. I'll have to check UGC. Yeah, this looks like it might fit it too. But the only thing is, it's like, it's on like a road. I mean, I always could do a second one. Or maybe, like, I was getting it thinking, like, maybe I could put the fire station on it, but I don't think that's where I'm putting the fire station. Plus, I think I seen somebody. I really got to go through this map and check it out. I think I seen somebody building a fire station. Yeah, this was my home before I moved to Granada. This is the little place I had. Well, it's not little, but let's see if I can maybe find it. Nah, I'm not going to keep on looking around for it, but if you want, like I said, geez, my throat is like dry. I hope I'm not getting sick. All right, what is this one? Yeah, so shout out to City Pigeon, and I'm going to link below meant to be and City Pigeon's personal channel. And it's perfect for like well, City's channel, he does all kinds of stuff, but he also gives tricks and tips, so he's good to follow. Put notifications on, and if you're a new player, he might be saying something that's important to you, so go check that out. And then there's also the channel Mint to Be. So that's also them if you're new, and they do a podcast. From what I've seen so far, I'm halfway through. I think the premiere video is what I heard. And yeah, they do some giveaways. They're also boosting new players. I'll do the same thing. I'm not trying to steal our idea, but new players need more help than anyone. I don't care what vets say. I want this to be a comfortable ride. I want this to be a comfortable experience for newer players. The more that come, the better. So if we can help you in any way, I mean, I can't promise I'm going to help you 1,000%, but if I can get you, a deal on a property or getting a node for cheap, that's something I want to happen. So, yeah, I think. Okay, so let's see if there's anything left special wise. Oh, so they're still selling Protum. Now, don't be like, I got confused by this one time because before they did a Protum sale, and you got like a buku amount of Protum. Like it was a lot bigger than 60. I remember that. I think it was in the thousands. They lowered this down. If I might be mistaken, maybe it was my airdrop of Protum, but some way and somehow I got a good amount of Protum. So you're only getting like 60 Protum. So that's still available. There's 717 of those. This one you're getting 375. And this one you're getting 825. Now, if you're a new player, you're probably like, what is Protum? Protum is so you can, let me just tap that. And then we'll bring it down here. Okay, there we go. It's these things. It's for these things right now. Because eventually it's going to turn into stems. So these guys right here, you click on them. And like they were living, this is the test living animals. Now, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do this. But you click and you feed these. Now, what they're saying is they're going to bring animals in. And I'll be honest. I love this game. Okay, that's the truth. I'm not going to lie to you there. But there is one thing I do not want. I do not want to come on here and do this like every 5 seconds, feed an animal, or every 8 hours. Like, I already have a dog in real life and I feed the dog in the morning and my wife feeds her at night. I don't want to be doing that with the game. Like, back in the day with Tamagotchi. So basically what I'm saying is they need to make a way where there's some type of like would it be AFK type mode. Like maybe I like buy an asset where there's like or maybe here we go, we got uppies coming, right? So maybe we put our uppie in our house, right? And it's like our resident of our house and it feeds the animal because it's there. And maybe certain uppies have like stats that they're better at feeding things than others. But don't have me like, because I'll be involved with that, but I don't know. I like when they first came, I probably had like 6 totems. I know some people have like 30. And honestly, awesome for you. That's great. But honestly, it's just a lot to be on here clicking it all the time. Like, or maybe like let me set the time. Like, because I don't know. Like, it's not like my dog gets fed when I want to feed my dog. Not when my dog wants to get fed. It's when we decide to feed the dog. Not saying we starve the dog, but it gets fed twice a day, and usually early in the morning, and then once at night. And we feed her like after a certain time. We don't feed her before or after because it messes up our diet. But if the dog was just like, I want to eat now, I might throw you a treat. Maybe if you like let me turn some treats in and I come on and I could just throw a treat. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to like make it so you understand people. Like, at least in our age bracket, like my age bracket, like I'm in my 40s. I don't want to like I love video games, but video games that like I'm building and I'm living and like my character's eating and I'm in the world. Until the world is like that, do not put in here a thing where you have to be on here every 5 minutes feeding a pet. I'm telling you the truth. It's gonna be bad. I'm not saying because animals are gonna die and then you just got people buying animals. Like, I don't know how that's all gonna work. It's weird. Like, really think about this, Upland. Honestly, I'm telling you from like a factual standpoint. Now, if I'm like in this house and like I'm one of my uppies and I walk downstairs and I feed my dog, now you're talking about a game that I would play on. Like, I would get off of work and play that for 2 hours. But that's the thing. It would be like 2 hours. I wouldn't be in the game standing by it why it needs to be fed every 8 hours. I don't know. I'm just giving my honest opinion. I'm not trying to be rude. I love the game because it's not like I'm forced to do that, and that's what I love about the game. Nobody is forced to do that. So I know if I ask one of like X1 or one of them, like, you don't have to do that. That's not something I have to do. It's a choice. So it's just my honest opinion. I mean, for some people, they're honestly different. They're like, I love it. And that's why I got 7,000, you know, Protum that's going to turn into STEM, just in case. Like, maybe things change. Maybe I retire and I have all day and I am all, like, I have to think of it that way too. There is some people that like work at home and I have 3 monitors and this is their life. So maybe on one monitor, they got Upland on the whole time. That's amazing. I mean, I wish I had a job like that, but at the same time, I do like being active. So that's great. But I truly believe you should make it more like there has to be an AFK mode for people that don't want to be there all the time. And I also think there's other ways Upland can make money. I think, honestly, I'm not saying go subscription based because you're turning away a million people, but an optional subscription where I can get like I pay $5 and get like 5,000 upics and I don't know, it feeds my cats or dogs. Like, think about it. Like, I'm telling you, it's something that some people like me, I would be like, for $5 a month, all my animals are fed, all my plants are taken care of, and I get 5,000 upics. I'll probably do it. Truth. But that's it, Uplanders and newcomers. Come in, join the world. It's welcoming. Everybody welcomes with open arms. So you have a good day, night, or evening. Over and out.